Qin Shuyao transmigrated straight into the newly emerged emperor. Teak of power, worshipped by thousands, until Jiyu poisoned his tea, causing his cultivation to crash. Congratulations, fellow Taoist Yaoguan, on mastering your supreme arts. I humbly present this 9-revolution soul-soothing tea to aid the Emperor's grand path. That smile of the Jiyu immortal king is way too fake. Thanks for your trouble, fellow Taoist Jiyu. Wait, this tea aroma is wrong. Jiyu, how dare you poison me? Humph. Yaoguan, you have stood in my way for far too long. Protect the Emperor. Jiyu, you old bastard. Did you really think this petty trick could defeat me, the Emperor, Yaoguan, on the brink of death and still talking tough? Starlight Shield, 10,000 souls, slay the stars. Your Majesty, what are you? If it is a fight you want, let's make it glorious. Azure clouds descend. Mere parlor tricks. No, hello, I am Qin Shuyao, but I am also Immortal Emperor Yaoguan. Miss, oh miss, where are you? Miss, please wake up. Wake up, Your Majesty Naxian. Miss, how are you feeling? I am fine. Just feels like I had a really long, chaotic dream. Young master, great news about the Qin family. That useless trash Qin Shuya fell down the immortal falling cliff. She is dead for sure. Wait, this thing actually followed me here. Beep. Scanning target Naxian. Naxian, do not just stare at me. We need to treat your wounds too. Miss Naxian, those were the Z family members nearby just now, right? Yes. Miss, it was them. It is indeed the Z family. Since they dare do this, they must have some backing. Forget it. Of course that is impossible. Naxian, do you trust me? Miss, you saved my life. My life belongs entirely to you. Our top priority right now is to get out of here. To dim light between your brows, a remnant soul of the Emperor. What an interesting soul. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. It looks like my boring days are finally going to get a little interesting. Miss, be careful. The rocks here are very slippery. Naxian, step exactly where I step. Miss, how did you know how to do all this? I learned it in a dream. Pretty strange, right? Beep. Blood-stopping herb detected. Miss, we finally made it up. From today on, no one will ever bully me again. Miss, I will follow you forever. Miss, do you really not plan to go back right now? What about the Z family? Going back now would only worry my father and let them mock us. What good is that? Since Si Chen dared to kill me, they must have already made perfect preparations. I need time to confirm a few things. This device's functions seem quite unusual. My lord, now is not the time for grief. The Xiaos have already cut off 3 of our major herb supply lines. Is heaven really trying to destroy our Qin family? Look, father, mother, that useless trash is definitely dead. The immortal falling cliff is bottomless. She has 0 chance of survival. Kier, well done, cut off all future trouble. Now that the Qin family lost their main heiress and face such disgrace, father, I will humiliate the Qin family at the conference and seize their assets. Yuanshan, Shuyao has been missing for 3 days. We searched the cliff, but we need proof, dead or alive. I still believe my daughter is alive. Welcome, everyone. Master, the Z family has just barged inside. Brother Yuanshan, why the anger? Today is the perfect chance to have everyone witness the settling of an old debt. She is not dead. How is that possible? How are you still alive? Young Master Z seems very disappointed that I survived. Sorry to ruin the party for you and your family. Sharp-tongued as always, but even if you got lucky, surviving doesn't change your terrible character. Today, we put an end to this completely mismatched engagement. Uncle Qin, elders, today Z Chen officially dissolve my marriage agreement with Qin Shuyao. Z Chen, you have gone way too far. Brother Yuanshan, you can't say that. Marriage requires equal social standing, and your daughter is not only a useless weakling, she has also caused a massive scandal. Z Chen, do you think tearing up a marriage contract means you win? You are dead wrong. What you ripped apart today is not just a paper contract, but the final shred of goodwill between our families. It was your only path to survival. When I eventually ascend to the heavens and look down upon all creation, I hope you, Z Chen, still have the right to stand before me and say I am not good enough for you. Remember your words today. Remember everything you did here. The tides will turn, so do not look down on me just because I am down. Arrogant, Qin Shuyao, what can you do besides run your mouth? You cannot even send spiritual energy. You useless trash, you ignorant fool. Shut up right now. You have completely disgraced our entire family. Do you think dissolving an engagement is a joke? Do you know how much effort the elders spent creating the new pill formula for today's conference? Do you even know how to refine pills? Do you even know what alchemy is? Elder Dan, is that family effort you speak of that error-ridden recipe? The one that wastes precious herbs and causes hidden damage to those who take it. Formula, based on the clashing properties of the herbs, forcing them to fuse through alternating heat will only cause a severe internal energy conflict, draining the medicinal efficacy by at least 30%. Nonsense. That is our core family formula passed down by our ancestors and refined by dozens of generations of master alchemists. How dare an ignorant child spout such lies here? Just because it's from our ancestors doesn't make it right. Is it right just because it has always been this way? More importantly, forcing that fusion creates tiny hairline cracks within the pill itself, gradually damaging the consumer's meridians over time. That is the first flaw. Second, the recipe calls for intense, rapid heat. While it seems efficient, it actually causes the inside of the pill to heat unevenly, leaving it structurally loose. Those veins are the mark of top-grade pills, not cracks. Wait, I did notice some subtle side effects in our family's pills, you ignorant brat. Spouting absolute nonsense. If you're so capable, refine a batch and prove it. Or do you only refine with your mouth? Why waste the precious herbs you prepared? It would be a complete waste. Clear mind grass stabilizes the channels, while the flame fruit triggers the final burst. What is she doing? Refining pills with weeds. Are you kidding me? Wait. What is she doing? Making pills from weeds. You've got to be kidding me. No. It's impossible. Weeds yielding 6 vein pills. The future of our family, maybe it depends on, perhaps I must prove it myself. Yaoer. My sweet Yaoer, how is this even possible? Third elder. Do you still think I disgraced the family? Hey, did you hear? That Qin girl might be the reincarnation of some legendary alchemy grandmother. Seriously, making 6 vein pills out of common weeds. That technique is miraculous, but so what if she's an alchemy genius? A loser who can't even send spiritual cha is just a rootless tree, water without a source. Daring a treasure becomes a crime. With no cultivation or alchemy skills are a curse, not a blessing. I hear the Z family is secretly cutting off our herb supply. Yaoer, this is the 17th invitation we've received recently. Some offer fortunes to hire you as their master alchemist, others want marriage alliances, and some shady rogue cultivators have even sent outright threats. The tree wants peace, but the wind won't stop. Father, we can't run from this. I know, my child, I know. It's just your body. I am deeply worried. The black market has put a massive bounty on you. They want to capture you alive to steal your alchemy secrets. Yaoer, maybe we should pack up and flee this place. Father, mother, running away solves nothing. The whole world is ruled by the law of the jungle. True strength is our only shield. The Xian sects, once in a decade, but Yaoer, the Xian sect prioritizes physical talent and cultivation above all else. With your condition, how can you possibly pass? Mother, the path of cultivation has thousands of paths. It is not limited to drawing cha or body tempering. Alchemy, arrays, talismans, and soul arts can all lead to greatness. My Danshan may be damaged, but there are other opportunities. A great sect like Xian must have a wider vision. Even if I can't join the conventional way, I want to try and fight for a spot. Goat, the daughter of Qin Yuanshan, is destined for greatness. In 3 days, I will personally escort you to the trial. It is time the Qin family showed everyone what a real storm looks like. An absolute disgrace. A total humiliation. The Z family spent countless hours researching that recipe, and it's beaten by a mud ball that useless girl rolled from weeds. Shanshan, calm down. This is no time for anger. That girl must be eliminated. If she grows up, the Z family will never have peace. We must eliminate her before her wings are fully fledged. Eliminate her. How? Right now, the entire city is watching the Qin family and her. If we can't strike openly, we do it in the shadows. She will definitely attend the Xian sect entrance trials in 3 days. Swords have no eyes, and a few accidents involving weak mortals are entirely normal. Besides, I heard Princess Mo Qingshuan is very fond of our Chenner, and she likely detests that useless girl to her very core. Father, mother, leave this to me. The Xian sect entrance trial will be that Trash's final resting place. I'll make her realize that ants will always be ants. The Xian sect disciple recruitment ceremony and spiritual testing officially begins. Proctor. Next candidate, Xi Chen. Step up, watch closely. This is what a true genius looks like. Gold Heavenly Spiritual Root, Foundation Establishment Level 3. A top-tier Heavenly Spiritual Root and Foundation Level 3. Incredible. The prodigy of the Z family. Such talent is once in a century. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The next candidate, Qin Shuyao. You can do it, miss. 3 seconds for 5. Hey ha ha. What a complete loser. She can't even light up the testing stone. Truly a massive waste of our time. Ha ha ha. Get lost, you piece of trash. Stop embarrassing yourself here. Trash will always be trash. Wait, I want to take the test too. Is this made insane? Loyal servants wanting to embarrass themselves together. Who do you think you are? This is it. Even my guard dog has more talent than her. Ha ha ha. Wait, this aura, could it be? Incredible. This spiritual aura belongs to the legendary medicine spirit body. Though not fully awakened, her affinity for alchemy is absolutely peerless. Our Pill Peak must have her. Oh my god, the Pill Peak Elder is personally recruiting her. Even the maid is a medicine spirit genius. What kind of insane luck does the Qin family have? I have a special constitution. The medicine spirit body, so my lady knew all along. That's why she told me to take the test. Junior sister, please come with me. Welcome to Pill Peak. Even their mate is a spiritual genius. Qin Shuyao, your test is over. You have no destiny with the immortal path. Leave immediately. Ah, wait a second. Didn't someone just fail to get any reaction from the stone? Actually, she looks quite pleasing to me. Very pleasant features, great candidate for sweeping the, cultivation. She belongs on my peak. I'll take her. Hey ha ha. Elder Qingshan is actually taking a disciple? Did I hear that right? An elder stuck at the 9th level of chair refining for decades, taking a loser who can't even light the stone? Truly a perfect match. A match made in heaven. Congratulations, Elder Qingshan. From now on, your trash peak will surely rise to fame, glorifying our sect and shaking the cultivation world. Hey, little girl, what are you standing there dazed for? The test is over. Follow your master back to our cave on the mountain. Our miscellaneous peak might be poor, but take your pick. We've got plenty of tofu. This old man is definitely no ordinary guy. Ha ha ha. Yaoer. Whatever path you choose, your dad's got your back. Miss, wait for me to get stronger and come back for you. The kid's got so many questions. Don't worry, we have plenty of time to ask them. But for now, welcome to the new Yufeng Peak. Well, those fools outside call it Garbage Peak. From today on, this place is just for us two. And the junk up on our mountain is way more interesting than the flashy treasures they worshipped in those golden peaks. I guarantee it'll blow your mind. Wait, it's really this rundown? Well, cultivation is about the mind, not material things. Prosperity is just an illusion. Only in a humble hut can you find the Tao. Don't worry about appearances. Go find a rune and just crash. A mountain needn't be high to have a spirit, nor water deep to hold a dragon. Awesome. Bits. The inertial loss of spiritual energy here is way too high. It's like network latency. I need to optimize node connections. Maybe I can use the total internal reflection principle of fiber optics. No. Wait, is spiritual energy subject to wave-particle duality? Then I'll use a resonator to boost energy concentration at specific frequencies. Little guy, you've been mumbling to this weathered old rock all morning. Are you trying to bless it or perform final rites, morning, master? I'm trying to optimize the energy path of our basic cultivation technique. The traditional route is to roundabout, and its efficiency is incredibly low. So I'm building a more direct spiritual energy tunnel model. An energy tunnel, that is a novel way to put it. But a kid who hasn't even reached check condensation dares to modify a 1,000-year-old cultivation technique. Aren't you afraid of Che deviation ruining your meridians? Well, practice is the sole criterion for testing truth, meaning, we only know if a theory works by testing it. I took those 3 low-grade spirit stones you gave me, combined them with junk from the array peak, and built a basic spirit gathering array 1.0. Although the effect is weak, it's enough for data collection and model validation. Look at the traditional path runs through the Lun Meridian, taking a massive detour through the Yunmen point before finally entering the Danshan. This long route causes massive energy leakage and internal friction. According to my preliminary calculations, it is as high as 42.7%. But if I open a direct channel through these phantom nodes, utilizing resonance from the energy fluctuations to accelerate it, efficiency theoretically jumps by 81.3%, cutting the time for a full cycle by over 55%. Holy crap, what kind of monster did I bring home? Go ahead and mess around. Anyway, this garbage peak has plenty of rocks and weeds. Even if you blow it up, I won't care. It'll just loosen up the soil. But ZZ, the cultivation world is different from your old home. Just knowing math and clever tricks won't cut it here. Having hard fists is the eternal truth. I hear things are messy down the mountain. Are you referring to the conflict between the Chaos and my Qin family, Master? Besides that, what else could distract a kid like you? The wind keeps blowing even if the tree wants peace. You hid here for quiet, not realizing you've already caused a storm outside. This is too much. Brother Yuanshan, our families have been close for years, so let me be direct with you. Hand over the 3 largest medicine shops in the east of the city, Zijianshan. What is the meaning of this? Those 3 shops are our sacred family property, and our main source of income. Demanding them is no different from being a flat-out robber. Qin Yuanshan, times have changed. What's the point of clinging to property? Your family is now only capable of petty tricks. And what about your daughter, who can't even protect herself? She was clever enough to hide in the Xian sect's worst, most rundown garbage peak to cling to life. But trash is trash. No matter where she hides, she can't change the facts. Patriarch Qin, my husband Jianshan, is doing this out of pure goodwill. What ability does your family have left to run those 3 shops? Your medicine quality is poor, and your supply channels are completely cut off. Struggling on your own will only drain your assets and make you a laughingstock. Hand them to us, and we'll pay you 30% of the market value to give you some breathing room. Isn't that generous? 30%. Mrs. Liu, you are clearly robbing those 3 shops. Just the land alone is worth far more. Robbing. Don't make it sound so ugly. This is resource optimization. Good birds choose their trees. Excellent resources naturally belong with the more capable family, the control. Some of you still blindly support the patriarch. Shu Yao might have shown off at the banquet, but because of that, she completely offended young Master Zi Chen. Now she is safe inside the sect, but our family can't keep taking the blame for her forever. Sacrificing a few shops to ease relations is a smart move. If the Zhao see our cooperation, maybe they'll even throw us a bone. Qin can silence. Since when do our family disciples need to beg and wag their tails to survive? Brother Yuanshan, don't be so angry. Elder Qin Kun's words were a bit blunt, but his logic is sound. How about this? I will give you 3 days to think it over. In 3 days, I will return for your answer. If Patriarch Qin remains this stubborn, do not blame me for being ruthless, and when that time comes, you might lose far more than just a few shops. Patriarch, this is bad. Our shipment of hemostatic Sav-Van Che returning pills, bound for Liwan City, was robbed at Black Wine Gorge, 30 miles out. The guards are severely injured. Everything is all gone. Hey ha ha. Qin Yuanshan, it seems your family is really out of luck this year. Think it over carefully. I'm only giving you 3 days. Chenner, do you know what your parents did at the Qin family today? Yes, Master, I know. My parents did it for our family's great future. The Qins are like grasshoppers in late autumn. Their days are numbered. They are not a threat. The real issue is that Qin Shuyao, although she is currently a useless trash who cannot cultivate, she still holds the title of a Xian sect disciple. With this identity, if we push the Qins to heart, people will definitely talk and the sect's reputation will suffer. Don't worry, Master, I will never let that trash block our family from swallowing the Qins. I already have a plan to find an opportunity inside the sect to openly and honorably cripple her. Once she is truly crippled, that old man Yuanshan will surely lose his mind. The kins will lose their last hope, leaving them completely at our mercy. The sect tournament is the perfect opportunity. It fits the rules and establishes our authority, but make sure it's clean and leaves no evidence. You are my disciple, Mo Wuan's disciple, representing the honor of Sword Peak. Yes, master. I will make sure that during the tournament so, little guy, your peaceful days are coming to an end. Your old dad is probably running around like a headless chicken right now. That kid from the Z family is also itching to cause trouble for you in the sect. Staying here looks safe, but you're actually in the eye of the storm. They've gone too far. What? Can't take it anymore. Want to rush down the mountain to fight your ex-fiancé, or go back to support your old man? With your weak body, you couldn't even beat a basic spirit dog. Going down now is just suicide. You'd only cause your dad more grief. Master, blind rage won't solve the root problem. To kill a snake, strike its vitals, the Zhaos are arrogant for two reasons. First, Zi Chen's talent and his status in Xian sect. Second, my family's decline and my own weakness. Unless these change, they'll just return tomorrow. Oh. So what has that little brain of yours come up with? The best defense is a good offense. Instead of waiting to be hit, I'll set a trap. He wants to ruin me at the sect tournament. I'll give him that chance. I'll even turn this duel into a wager that decides both our families' fates. A wager? How? With your current strength. Master, please give me a few more days. I need to test some ideas first to make sure nothing goes wrong. Fine. Do what you want. Go scavenge the backyard trash pile, treasure cave. Just don't disturb my drinking. My broken meridians restored. Spiritual energy density rising. Critical point approaching. Boot sequence initiated. Now breakthrough. Check condensation level 3. Even though it's just level 3, and still the absolute bottom in Xian sect where foundation and establishments are everywhere and only golden cores can boast to me to this body, once deemed to have naturally ruined meridians and a shattered dungeon. This is a milestone breakthrough. It completely proves that my path combining modern science with an immortal emperor's insight of scientific cultivation is actually viable. With this confidence, I can finally execute my next plan. Did you hear? The Zhaos went to the Qin family again to force them to hand over their properties. Humph, what's left of the kins to even steal? It's just an empty shell now. It's all because Qin Shuyao offended senior brother Zi Chen and dragged down the family. What a disaster. I heard he spends all day on the miscellaneous peak talking to stones. He must be crazy. Good thing he is. Saves him from coming out and embarrassing himself. A formal challenge. Qin Shuyao of the miscellaneous peak, now at check condensation level 3, formally challenges Sword Peak disciple Zi Chen. Check condensation level 3. That trash from the miscellaneous peak can actually cultivate? No way, he actually broke through to level 3 in just a few days. My god, a level 3 challenging senior brother Zi Chen of the foundation and establishment stage. And a 3-year duel. Is he completely insane? The stakes are insane too. The kins are burning their bridges. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 3 years from check condensation to defeating a foundation and establishment? You couldn't even dream of this. Does that elder kingshan of the miscellaneous peak really have some secret technique? Qin Shuya actually sent a challenge. What? Hey haha. Check condensation level 3. That trash still dares to show off. Fine. Qin Shuyao, since you're begging for death, I'll grant your wish. 3 years. I won't even let you live past 3 months. Spread the word. I, Zi Chen, accept this challenge. In 3 years, I will send him and his trash family straight to hell. Master, at the mission plaza. Humph, a mere clone seeking attention. Don't waste your time, Chenner. Just focus on your cultivation these next 3 years. The sect tournament will be the day we crush this ant once and for all. It's the perfect way to show everyone the foolish consequences of making an enemy of Mo Wuan's disciple. Hey, my good disciple, you sure talked a big game. Now the whole world knows I, Kingshan, took in a daredevil disciple. Whether my old face gets honored or dragged through the mud depends entirely on this scientific cultivation stuff you're cooking up over the next 3 years. Don't worry, master. For a true grind king, 3 years is more than enough for a complete comeback. Master, are you sure there's something good behind this broken stone? My phone just made a soft beep when scanning. Of course, brat. I've lived here for decades, how could I not know? This stone is the entrance to the ancient Qingyun sect's secret pocket, with some old junk buried inside. It's indeed ruined, but it's perfect for you right now. Though the astral energy here is weak, it's best for tempering your physical body and soul, which perfectly makes up for your scientific cultivation's lack of physical foundation. Foundation establishment level 3, 6, 9 steady progress, celestial rainbow steps completed. Incomplete pill recipe, reconstructing it using chemical principles. On energy conservation and the law of entropy increase under heavenly rules. Author. Yours truly. Though the pocket is ruined, it was once an ancient sect relic. Over the past 3 years, relying on phone scans and immortal emperor-level insight, Qin Shuya actually managed to salvage some decent junk. The incomplete Starfall decimation. Only the first 3 moves remain, but the power is terrifying, perfect for leveling table legs. Hey, kid, you've been muttering to that pile of bones all day. Found anything? Master, I'm analyzing the bone density and residual energy of this skeleton. He was at least a late-stage golden core, specializing in fire tribute arts. Look at these fractured finger bones. They were instantly frozen and shattered by deep, freezing force. When I killed him back then, I didn't think that much. Fine, you're the boss. This gathering array is highly inefficient and unstable. It'll last 3 days max. Master, I built this using resonance principles. Energy field superposition. What a load of absolute crap. Watch closely. This is how you control the wind. Master, what is your actual cultivation realm? 9th level of chair refining, of course. Doesn't the entire sect already know that? Now go to sleep. Do not disturb my meditation. I am going to have a grand, eternal dream, accumulating power until the hour of high. Those 2 hours are when the spiritual energy tides are most stable, making it the perfect time to deduce my theories. Occasionally, I can summon a faint trace of the ancient emperor's source power as my ultimate trump card. 3 years slipped by like a fleeting shadow. So she is Qin Shuyao, the one who made that famous 3-year pact. The trash does not look so useless anymore. Humph, she is just putting on a show. No matter what, she can never beat senior brother Zichen's peak 9th level of foundation establishment. What resources does the mixed peak even have? She must have used some cheap trick to hide her aura. Probably. You finally showed up. Trash, I thought you were too terrified to face me. A promise is a promise, I would never forget. Sect Master, since everyone has arrived and the hour is near, let us begin. It is time for some people to realize how insignificant they truly are, and learn their place immediately. Wait, Sect Master Lin Yun and respected elders. Today's duel concerns the survival of 2 great families. More importantly, it is a final settlement between my brother Chen and this arrogant girl. To prevent anyone from backing out of their defeat or causing trouble afterward, I believe we should have them swear a solemn blood oath. Let the heavenly Tao itself witness their duel and seal the final outcome. The princess is absolutely right, Sect Master. To ensure fairness and prevent any future complications, using the Bloodchest Soul Monument is indeed the best choice. Young lady. Very well. We will swear a blood oath as the princess suggests. What bold words. Bring forth the Soul Monument then. I, Zi Chen, swear here today. In this duel against Qin Shuya, if I lose, I will destroy my own cultivation, and all of the Z family assets will go to the Qin family. If I violate this, let my soul be shattered. I, Qin Shuyao, swear here today. If I lose, our family assets go to the Zhaos. If I violate this, let my soul scatter. The oath is sealed. Get up here and face your death. Zi Chen, you are looking for your own grave. This likeness technique of hers already reveals an extraordinary level of mastery. Just putting on a show. Is this all you've got? 3 years and you still only know how to swing with brute force. Die. Senior brother Zichen's swordplay has grown so much sharper. But Qin Shuyao's movement technique is incredibly bizarre. This intense duel between them is truly unpredictable. Qin Shuyao's movement technique is unbelievably fluid and agile. This is definitely no ordinary skill. Flashy nonsense, it looks good, but but it is completely useless. Now is the time. Perfect. How is this possible? Her strike was too fast. What a devastating sword finger strike. You hid your cultivation, concealed. I am simply using your own favorite method to teach you a lesson. Brute force does not equal true strength. Arrogant fool, you think you have already won. Keep dreaming. Die. That forbidden medicinal pill can temporarily force a breakthrough of an entire major cultivation realm, but the side effects are massive. It will severely destroy his foundation. Si Chen has completely lost his mind. As long as I can win, any price is absolutely worth paying. Ha ha ha. Qin Shuyao, are you starting to feel true despair now? This is the power of a golden core. To force me to use my ultimate trump card is enough to make you feel incredibly proud of yourself. Now, be completely turned to ash, burning heaven's sword art. Ha ha ha. Qin Shuyao, do you feel the absolute despair? This is the supreme power of a golden core. You should be incredibly proud to force out my ultimate trump card. Now, turn to dust, burning heaven. Princess, power forced through external items is nothing but a rootless illusion, just like a reflection in water. Calm the waters, steady the spirit, seal. Shadow cloud sword finger, second style. You are simply. Qin Shuyao wins. She won. Qin Shuyao actually won. She completely crippled Zichen. He had taken the bursting Yuan pill and temporarily possessed golden core combat strength. The mixed peak has actually produced such a monster. To think such a figure would emerge, what on earth did you teach her? Humph. Junior, how dare you cripple my disciple? Elder Mo, in an arena duel, weapons have no eyes, life and death are up to fate. Moreover, the soul monument is right here. The outcome is decided. Is your sword peak unable to accept defeat? Brother Chen, kill this bitch for me, right now, immediately. I want her to pay the price for Brother Chen. Understood. A late-stage golden core expert is personally taking action. This has completely exceeded the boundaries of the grand competition. How utterly despicable. Defeated in one casual move. Please accept my worship, you editing master. This is that really Kingshan, the useless 9th stage share refining elder. You actually dared to hurt royalty. Are you trying to rebel? Rebel? Little girl, watch your mouth. You need proof to back that up. You guys broke the rules first by trying to kill my disciple. I was acting in self-defense. Besides, replacing emperors is my specialty. Want me to head over to the Qingyun City Palace right now and negotiate with your emperor father? Maybe we can find someone more obedient to sit on that dragon throne. Well done, my disciple. You didn't embarrass your master. Let's head back up the mountain to grab some drinks and celebrate. Meanwhile, deep within the immortal realm, a pair of penetrating eyes peered through the endless void, locking onto this very spot, this lower realm corner. So the spirit of the heaven-seeking mirror really is him. To think that old fossil sealed his power and hid in the lower realm, even taking that wretched woman's reincarnated soul as his disciple. He even found himself a backer. Too bad for him. Though the mirror spirit is strong, the rules of the lower realm limit him. He can't even use 1% of his true strength down there. But I have plenty of ways to handle this. Greetings, immortal king. Rise, down in the lower realm on the Qingyun continent, the Xian sect has a minor matter for you to handle. Immortal king, please command us. Your wish is our command. Go investigate 2 people. This filthy old man is Kingshan, the spirit of the heaven-seeking mirror, hiding in the lower realm with sealed powers. The girl is the reincarnated soul of that miserable Yao Guan. Head down there, test Kingshan's true strength, and if possible capturing or killing that reincarnated girl would be perfect. If that fails, use the mirror fragment as bait to sever the connection between their realm and ours, trapping Kingshan. Wait until my true self descends before taking further action. Do not forget, though Kingshan sealed his powers, his grasp of cosmic law is incredibly deep. Do not underestimate him. Act with caution and avoid raising suspicion, or you will ruin my plans. Understood, my lord? Do not worry, immortal king. It is just a lower realm sect and an old fossil with sealed powers. We will easily capture them and present Yao Guan's head at your feet. Still, the mirror spirit is a serious threat. Even with limited powers, he is dangerous. How you execute this is up to you. I only care about results. Now go. Master, how much of your actual strength did you use when you stepped in the other day? How much? Let's see. Probably about as much effort as it takes to swat a buzzing fly, right? That's a very classic master analogy. But will the royal family and Elder Mo cause us trouble? I heard the king of Kingyun already sent a special envoy to the main peak to negotiate with our sect leader. Trouble? What trouble? If that old emperor has any brains, he'll take his spoiled daughter back and send over some fine wine and food to apologize. But if he doesn't play nice, didn't I tell you, changing emperors is my specialty. I've been bored to death lately anyway, so heading to the palace to stretch my legs sounds like fun. Having a powerful backer feels incredible. Sure, he looks a bit messy and totally unreliable, but he really steps up when it actually matters. But then again, little one, now that we beat the child, the parents are bound to show up. Our peaceful days are probably numbered. You mean the immortal realm, master? Yeah, that old bastard Jiu has a nose sharper than a bloodhound's. Since I let a tiny bit of my ore slip that day, he definitely noticed. He might have already sent some goons down to greet us. Just as well, our peak could use a few janitors and gatekeepers. Let's hope these upcoming guests are quick on their feet, using Earth immortals from the heavens as basic janitors. Master, don't you think your train of thought is a bit too bizarre? Ooh, the spatial barrier of this lower realm is incredibly fragile and chaotic. No kidding, the spiritual energy is thin, and the cosmic laws are broken. This truly is a wasteland, just as the immortal king described. Our power is heavily suppressed here. We can only reach peak mortal ascension at best. Peak ascension is plenty. It's more than enough to wipe out this entire lower realm. Hold your horses, Qi Yan. The immortal king warned us to be careful. We just got here and know absolutely nothing about this world. If we rush into the Xian sect and Kingshan has a trap waiting, we'll fall right into it. What do you suggest then? Let's find a local cultivator to interrogate first. I detect energy fluctuations nearby. Looks like a minor sect. Greetings, great immortals. May we know what brings you to our humble sect? Tell me, have you heard of the Xian sect in the Kingyun kingdom? Yes, of course we have. The Xian sect is one of the 5 great sects of our Kingyun continent, situated in the south. Cut the garbage. Does that sect have an elder named Kingshan and a girl named Qin Shuyao? Yes. Yes, indeed. Elder Kingshan usually keeps a low profile, but at the recent sect competition, he showed off mind-blowing power, taking down a late-stage Golden Core Royal elite in just one strike. That Qin Shuyao also managed to defeat the Sword Peak genius, Zi Chen, despite only being in the foundation stage. Interesting. Tell us everything about Kingshan's ridiculous strength and her strange techniques. Humph, they do have some tricks. To unleash power near mortal ascension with a lower realm vessel, Kingshan really lives up to his reputation as the mirror spirit, but his luck just ran out. Defeating a golden core in one blow suggests his usable power is highly restricted, or he wouldn't have held back so much. Also, Qin Shuyao's techniques harness stellar energy. Could she be linked to the ancient star sect? Qi Yan, the intel is clear. Kingshan is likely around the early to mid-ascension stage. Under the realm's pressure, he can't fight for long. While Qin Shuyao is talented, her cultivation is too weak to worry about. To be safe, we should rely on the soul-locking array given by the king. We trap Kingshan first, then seize Qin Shuyao. That is way too tedious. Let's just bust through their front gates. The two of us together have nothing to fear from a weakened old fossil. Besides, this is the perfect chance to stretch our legs and show these lower realm ants the true majesty of heavenly envoys. Let's head straight to that Xian sect, grab the targets, and go home to report. Looking up, a streak of blazing fire shot across the sky. That reckless idiot. Doesn't he know that with Qi Yan making such a scene, keeping a low profile is completely out of the question? What on earth is this terrifying pressure? It far exceeds mortal ascension, friend or foe. What is this terrifying pressure? It far exceeds mortal ascension, friend or foe. And it's heading straight for our Xian sect. Activate the defensive barrier immediately. All disciples, prepare for battle. Well, what did I tell you? Our guests have arrived. Quite impatient, too, since they didn't even knock. These must be Jiu's lackeys. Who else could it be? Come on, disciple, let's go welcome our guests. Time to show you what a dimensional beatdown looks like. A pathetic, tiny array dares to block the path to immortality. Wait, this is bad. How is this even possible? To think he can wield such exquisite, universal laws. Oh, sorry about that, the wind almost made me bite my tongue. Welcome, dear guests. What brings you from so far? If there is nothing, please head back. Our humble place has nothing to offer. Old fool, cut the act. I am the Crimson Flame Emperor under the Nine Netherworld Immortal King. We came to arrest Yaoguang's reincarnation. Hand over the girl, or we flatten this pathetic peak. Senior Kingshan, we only came on the king's orders and have no wish to fight you. Hand over Qin Shuyao, and we will leave immediately without harming Xian sect. Just hand her over to us today. My dear disciple, they want me to hand you over. Do you think I should agree? Master, you always say our peak is trash, but we protect our own. If they want me, they must first ask if your legendary wine flask agrees first. Ha ha ha. Well said. Did you hear that? My disciple says no, and besides, since when does my disciple answer to that old stray dog Jiu? You, how dare you insult the great immortal king? Attack together. Take him down. I told you it was windy. Why does nobody ever listen? This is a space-time freeze. Wait, our immortal bodies are decaying. Our levels are dropping. All done. Now our trash peak finally has to gatekeeping. Floor-sweeping guardian beasts. Hey. You two new guys, stop playing dead. Get up and sweep the leaves at the front gate, then go water the herb garden. Oh, by the way, the toilets haven't been scrubbed in ages. We are immortal envoys, earth immortals. We are not sweepers, gardeners, or toilet scrubbers. Qian, sweep more carefully. There is still bird poop over there. And you, schwamming water evenly. Got it. Can't your frozen block of a brain be a bit sharper? Kingshan, kill us if you dare, but do not humiliate us. Oh, you want to die? What a waste. The spiritual fields in the back need fertilizer. Though your earth immortal bodies are broken, your core essence is intact. It will make excellent fertilizer. As Senior Qin, trapping us here, what exactly are you planning? The immortal king will never let this go. What am I planning? Didn't I make that perfectly clear already? Guarding, sweeping, watering, and cleaning toilets. As for that old fool Jiu, if his true body dares to come down, I'll beat him up too. It would be perfect to add another guardian beast to our peak. Seniors, I have a cultivation question. Humph, if we don't teach you, we won't get any dinner tonight. Fine. Let us explain. Look at this problem this way. Who knew these two beasts would be useful? Keeping them was the right move. Treat them as to free private tutors. Master, your methods of exploiting labor are getting incredibly slick. Hey, look over there, are those really the legendary emperors? Friend Qin, here is a small gift to show my respect. Fine. Leave the gift and go. A storm is brewing and the wind is rising. Kid, we need to hurry. Master, according to Uncle Chen's message, the Qingyun royal family is making frequent moves. A huge number of elite cultivators and resources are being secretly sent to Blackwater bordering us. Meanwhile, Elder Mo Wuhan left the sect under the guise of seclusion, and his whereabouts have been unknown for half a month. Look at this, is your master up to some tricks again? Humph, the immortal king's brilliant plans are not for you lowly ants to fathom. When his true self descends, he will make you get to the point. One more word and no dinner. Blackwater seems to be a place in the lower realm where the spatial no is relatively weak. Rumor has it there is a broken ancient ascension path left from antiquity. The immortal king might want to use it as a coordinate to force open a temporary portal to send stronger forces down. If so, it would require at least 3 peak earth immortals or 1 heaven immortal, at an immense cost. Plus, the portal would be highly unstable and risky. It seems old man Jiu is desperate enough to make such a losing deal. Well, with his 2 top men sweeping toilets down here, his reputation is completely ruined. Kid, did you hear that? I'm afraid our peaceful vacation is truly over. Jiu is ready to flip the table. Master, what should we do? Deal with it as it comes, of course. But before that, we need to solve your problem first. My problem? Well, obviously. Isn't your sword from back when you were an immortal emperor, Yaoguang, still gathering dust in some corner? Master, you know where the Yaoguang sword is? That sword is highly sentient. When you die, it sealed itself in the depths of the falling star sea, waiting for your return. Now that your soul is awake and tempered in the lower realm, it's time to recall it. With the Yaoguan sword, you'll regain at least 50% of your power, enough to handle a few forced heaven immortals. But how do we summon it? Across the boundary, my current strength is not enough. Of course not on your own, but you have me and this peak. Don't forget, I am the spirit of the heaven-seeking mirror, a master at searching the heavens. And this peak, originally named Xingyun Peak, sits right on top of real galaxy ruins. The stellar power hidden here is enough for us to make a massive move. Let's head to the back mountain secret realm, and give old man Jiu a surprise and let you, my disciple, witness your master's true power. Don't let its ordinary looks fool you. The stellar origin essence inside is enough to blow up 8 or 10 ordinary earth immortals. Back then, the old guys of the Xingyun sect relied on this to survive for a long time. Master, what exactly should I do? Simple: sit at the peak of the galaxy, activate the starlight Che guiding technique, sink your consciousness into your soul, and focus entirely on sensing the Yaoguan sword. Leave the rest to me. What is this old guy doing? What is he doing? It looks completely chaotic, yet every step seems to align with the ultimate laws of the universe. I can't understand it at all. With the universe as my sword, and stars as my wings, with the heaven-seeking power, I pierce the void. In the name of the artifact spirit, I summon your weapon. Return. Master, it's really my weapon. Kid, hold on. The sword is coming. Qin Shuiyao, this is the last thing I can do for you. Thank you, Qin Tia. Yaoguang, go ahead. Man, I'm exhausted. Rebuilding your foundation cost me a ton of my source energy. At least you finally look decent now. Not bad. My effort wasn't wasted. My deepest thanks, Master. Cut the pleasantries. Get used to your new strength today. Old Jiuyu's little surprise is probably already on its way. Yaoguan sword intent. Strike now. Get out and face death. It's over. The heavens are destroying our Xian sect. Ah, Xuanbing blades. You two useless trash. Lord Z, save us. Shut up. You embarrassing fools. Shuya, you really have restored part of your strength. And the Yaoguan sword. To think you found the Earth sword so quickly after reincarnating. Too bad today both your souls will be shattered. Fire spirits, form the array. Jushin, HMPH, this trick again. That old fossil Jiuyu has no new moves. My dear disciple, test your sword on them. Yuming, you were just a tail-wagging dog under Jiuyu's command. How dare you bark like this in front of this emperor? Arrogant, you're only a celestial immortal, yet you dare call yourself an emperor. Die. Jiuyu's soul-scattering claw. Qin Shuyao, you're dead. Nebula, what? His technique is incredibly powerful, yet she brushed it off so effortlessly. Wait, your power is wrong. This isn't normal celestial immortal strength. Noticing just now, too late. Even if this emperor hasn't fully recovered, slaying an ant like you is like crushing a bug. Big Dipper exorcism. Galactic backflow. 10,000 stars bow down. Behold, the Big Dipper. Your power isn't focused enough. Galactic backflow has grand momentum, a lax variation. No, impossible. I am a celestial immortal, a general under the immortal king. How could I lose to a reincarnated brat? Ah, you dummy. Kick his lower body. Yes, beautiful. Master, I am fighting for my life here. Underworld soldiers, let all things perish. Descent of the Underworld King. With this sword I comfort my subjects. With this sword, I slay all evil. Earth sword's pry. Yaoguang, cleave the heavens. Master, it's done. Well done. You didn't embarrass me. Let's go back, grab a drink, and celebrate. Master, Jiuyu definitely won't let this slide. Of course not. That old geezer's heart is narrower than a needle's eye. He lost face, so he'll try to get even. But sitting around waiting to get hit is not our style. Dear disciple, want to storm back to the immortal realm and surprise that old monkey, and reclaim your throne. Master, do you have a way for me to ascend early? Isn't the passage to the immortal realm sealed by Jiuyu? A regular ascension is out, but with that seal, plus me, and your newly returned Yaoguan sword, we can pull off something special. The galaxy's source energy is enough to temporarily simulate the massive energy needed for ascension. As the spirit of the Xunshan mirror, my specialty is smuggling now, opening a temporary passage. As for the Yaoguan sword, it's the coordinate and key, guiding us precisely to your old talus. We'll give Jiu a surprise airborne raid. This method is extremely risky. If the passage is unstable, or if Jiu detects us, what's to fear? Worst case, we just fight. You're at the peak of the celestial immortal realm with the Yaoguan sword, though not at your prime. Beating up that second-rate Jiu is easy. Besides, isn't your master backing you up? Ha ha ha, that's the spirit, no time to lose. Before Jiu can react, we head out. Qiankun Limitless, Galaxy as our bridge. Earth sword, guide the way. Cross-realm ascension, open. Fine. Let's storm back to the immortal realm and reclaim everything that belongs to me. We're finally back. Old Jiu's passage was way too rough. The lightning almost shattered my old bones. Master, do we charge straight to the palace or prepare first? What's the rush? That punk Jiu definitely knows we're here. He's probably gathering troops to welcome us right now. We need to give him a real surprise. Let me think. We must mask our presence first so other immortal kings don't notice and try to leech off us. Useless trash. To peak Earth immortals and a mid-stage celestial immortal, yet you couldn't handle a reincarnated brat and a suppressed old geezer. You even let them break into our realm. Your Majesty, according to Yuming's last report, Yao Guan's reincarnation seems to have recovered some of her immortal emperor strength and reclaimed the imperial sword. This is the immortal realm, my domain. Even if she's recovered some strength, so what? She can't turn the tides on my turf. Activate the heaven-locking array and seal 10,000 miles around the palace. Yao Guan, since you delivered yourself to me, don't blame me for being ruthless. All right, Jiu shouldn't be able to find us for now. Master, your array mastery is probably not inferior to the array king back then, right? Humph, that old fossil only knew how to rigidly follow manuals, zero creativity. The way of arrays is about active application and adapting to the environment. Like right now, I'm using the starlight from the falling star sea. The results are better than using top-tier materials. This is the Tao. Master, what's our next move? A direct assault. Direct assault is the dumbest way. Didn't you say there's a secret tunnel under the palace leading straight to your bedchamber? Jiu has run the palace for years. There must be traps everywhere. We must sneak in. Correct, only I and a few confidants know about it. Jiu shouldn't have found it. Perfect, we'll distract him while we sneak in. Jiu, you old dog, get out and face death. Yao Guan, you actually dare to come here and die. Back then, you launched a cowardly sneak attack, stole my palace, and slaughtered my people. Today you pay in blood. Soldiers, form the 10,000 demons array. Ha ha ha, arrogant. History is written by the victors. There's no cowardice here. Since you delivered yourself today, I will end this threat once and for all. Activate. Big Dipper stars heed my command. Slay the evil. Old Jiu, go ahead and play with my dear disciple outside. That old fox is so cautious, setting up wards even here. Let's put a star reversal array here to show old Jiu what time-space distortion feels like. Plus, a void array to break his demon bow. The stage is set. We're just waiting for the lead actor to show up. Ready, Yao Guan. Did you think recovering some strength lets you stand against me? Too naive. Ha ha ha. I must break this deadlock quickly. Ha ha ha. Yao Guan, you are no match for me. Trying to run circles around me using the terrain. Pure wishful thinking. Damn. A trap. Old Jiu. Welcome to your custom grave. All's fair in war. Isn't this your favorite trick? You want my life. Not that easy. 10,000 stars bow. The underworld king descends, all turns to ash. Stubborn fool, Earth sword ultimate. Yao Guan annihilation. Damn it. Master. It is done. Well done. You didn't embarrass me. Let's go back and have a drink to celebrate. The fall of Jiu and the return of Emperor Yao Guan shocked the immortal realm. Long live the Emperor. Welcome back. Emperor Yao Guan has returned, and the rebel Jiu is purged. From this day, I retake the immortal court to restore cosmic order. My people must follow the immortal laws and cultivate the great Tao to build a bright realm. We obey your decree. This isn't just some ordinary coronation ceremony. Soul projection immortal art. Now this is what I call a grand setup. Way better than the lower realm, Master. Thank you. Save it. Helping you helps me, so that old geezer won't bother me. Besides, seeing you rule majestically makes me look good too. With your revenge complete and throne reclaimed, what is next? The realm is safe, but mysteries remain. I want to explore the ultimate Tao, and I feel there is more to this. The phone, transmigration, your appearance it feels prearranged. Why think so much? Live in the moment, drink when there is wine, fight when needed. Being free is what matters. Those mysteries will solve themselves. Come on, have a drink with me. Dear disciple, let's celebrate your official landing of this secure government job as the Emperor. A new legend is just beginning. The ultimate secrets of the phone, transmigration, and Master's identity may one day be revealed. Unveiled slowly. Wait, this ringtone, why does it sound so incredibly familiar? What is going on here? Everything just now, the transmigration, the broken engagement, Master, the coronation, was it all just a dream? A hyper-realistic dream from exhaustion and low blood sugar in my tiny apartment. System alert. Detected host consciousness has awakened. The trial run of dominance is over. Start the official version of your cultivation life, yes or no.